Hi, welcome back. In this video, we are going to discuss May-June 2023 variant 4.2. So last video, we were doing variant 4.3. So in this video, it will be variant 4.2. Starting with the first question here, the diagram shows an isosceles triangle with the base extended. So the base is getting extended. It is an isosceles triangle. You can see the two sides that are given equal here. Isosceles triangle property, we know that if two sides are equal, the angles opposite to them, the angles opposite to those two sides are also equal. Now, considering this triangle ABC, some of the angles in a triangle is 180. So, from 180, subtract 42 and divide them by 2. So, each of them, so 180 minus 42 is 138, and 138 divided by 2 will give me 69 and 69. But my question here is to find out this angle x degree. We know that the angle in a straight line always adds up to give you 180. So if this is 69, 180 minus 69 will give you 111 degrees. So 111 degrees will be our first answer. It was a 3-mark question. B part of the diagram shows 3 lines meeting at a point. The ratio A is to B is to C is 3 is to 4 is to 5. So A, I'm taking it as 3x, B, 4x, and C, 5x. Now, find the value of C. I know that when I add all 3 of them, angle around a point will always add up to give you 360. So that means 5x plus 3x plus 4x should add up to give me 360. Now 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12, 12x is equals to 360. Therefore, x will be 360 divided by 12, which will give me 30 degrees. So x is 30 degrees. We need to find the value of c, and we know c is 5x. So 5x means it is 5 multiplied by x value. We got it as 30, 150. 5 multiplied by 30 is 150. So 150 degrees will be my C value. And now C, a regular pentagon has an exterior angle D. A regular hexagon has an interior angle H. Find the fraction of D over H. So exterior angle for a pentagon. We know the formula to find out exterior angle. Exterior angle is 360 divided by n, which is the number of sides. So 360 divided by pentagon has 5 sides, so 360 divided by 5, I think it is 72. So 360 divided by 5 is 72. 72 degree will be my D value. Now, a regular hexagon has an interior angle H. So again, first I'm going to find out exterior angle for that. Exterior angle for hexagon. Previous one was for pentagon. We know this formula remains the same. 360 divided by number of sides. For a hexagon, we have 6 sides. So 360 divided by 6 is 60 degrees. But this is exterior angle. We need interior angle. Interior angle is equal to 180 minus exterior angle. 180 minus exterior angle. So 180 minus the exterior angle is 60, which will give me 120. So this is my H. So I have H and I have D. We need the fraction D over H. So D over H, 72 over 120. 72 and 120, both of them are coming in 24 times table. 24 times 3 is 720, and 24 times 5 is 120. 72 and 120. So your final answer will be 3 over 5. That was a 4-mark question. Now show that PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. So about cyclic quadrilateral, we know a quadrilateral inside a circle. All the 4 points of this quadrilateral, if it is lying on the circle, we call it a cyclic quadrilateral. We have only one property that we studied for cyclic quadrilateral, that is opposite angles will always add up to give you 180. So first I'm going to take P and R, opposite angles. So 2x minus 5. If it is a cyclic quadrilateral, these two should add up to give me 180. So 2x minus 5 plus x plus 20 should add up to give me 180. So 2x plus x is 3x. 20 minus 5 is 15 is equals to 180. So 3x is equals to 180 minus 15. That will give me 165. So x will be 165 divided by 3. That is 55 degrees. Now let's substitute the values for x here. So x is 55 degrees. Now 2 into 55. 2 into 55 is 110. 110 minus 5 is 105. X plus 20. X is 55. 55 plus 20 is 75. 3x minus 40. 3x 3 into 55 is 165. 165 minus 40 is 125. Now let's check whether opposite angles are adding up to 180. If they are adding up to 180, yes, it is a cyclic quadrilateral. 55 plus 125. What is 55 plus 125? 55 plus 125 is 180, yes. And then 105 and 75, I know it will add up to give you 180. Therefore, PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. We are done with D part. E. The diagram shows a circle of radius 9 centimeters. So the circle radius is given 9 centimeter. The mini sector AOB with sector angle 50 degrees is removed from the circle. Calculate the length of the major arc AB. So basically we need to find out the arc length. And we know to find out the arc length, we know the formula. It is theta divided by 360 into 2 pi r, where theta is the central angle. Now they are asking us to find out the major sector's arc length. So here, this angle is what the central angle is. If the angle over here AOB is 50, then the remaining angle, we know the angle around a point is 360. 360 minus 50 is 310. So that is my central angle, 310 divided by 360 into 2 into pi into r is 9 centimeter. Put this in calculator. 310 into 2 into pi into 9 divided by 360 will give us 48.69. So three significant figures. I'll take it as 48.7 centimeter. 48.7 centimeter will be the length of the major arc. Now, Anil changes 830 into euros when the exchange rate is 1 euro is equals to $1.16. So here it is euros and dollars. For 1 euro, it is $1.16. Anil changes $830 into euros. So $830 is changing it into euros. Currency conversion, always it is cross multiplication. 1 into 830 is equals to 830 is equals to 1.16 into x is 1.16x. So x will be multiplication of this 1.16 goes to the other side. It becomes division 830 divided by 1.16. So 830 divided by 1.16 will give me 715.52 approximately. 715.52 approximately. Now what happens? He spends 500. This is in euros. So he spends 500 euros. So subtract 500 from it. You will be getting 215.52. That is what he is having remaining once he spends 500 euros. He then changes the remaining money. That is, the remaining money means 215.52 back into dollars at the same exchange rate. So we know it was for 1 euro, it is $1.16. And now he is having 200 this is euros and this is dollars. Now, back into dollars. So he's having 215.52 euros with him. And then he's changing this back to dollars. What will be the amount? So again, cross multiplication for currency conversion. X into 1 is X. 215.52 multiplied by 1.16 will give me 215.52 multiplied by 1.16 will give me 250. Will give me 250. So $250 is what he will be having. $250 he'll be having remaining. Now he spends $12,400 on bills in 2021. He spends 12,400 on bills in 2021. Calculate the percentage of his earnings he spent on bills. So here he earns 37,000 and he spends 12,400. So calculate the percentage of his earnings he spends on bill. So that is basically bill is 12,400 divided by the amount he earns. What is the in percentage the amount that he spends on bill? That is the question. 37,000 into percentage means we have to multiply it with 100. So 12,400 divided by 37,000 into 100 will give us 33.5. Will give us 33.5 percentage. So the answer will be 33.5 and it is a 2-mark question. His earnings of 37,000 increased by 3.2 percentage in 2022. Calculate his earnings in 2022. First, we need to find out what the increase of 3.2 percentage. So 3.2 percentage of 37,000. This is the additional money that he is going to get. So 3.2 multiplied by 37,000 divided by 100. So he is getting an additional of $1,184 in 2024. So along with 37,000, that 1,184, when you add them up, you will get the answer as 38,184. So $38,184 is what he'll be getting in 2022. Anil invests 3,500 in an account that pays a rate of 2.4% per year compound interest. Calculate the total interest is what we are finding out. So we know the formula to find out amount. Amount is equals to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of N. The principal value is given, the initial investment 3,500 into 1 plus rate is given 2.4% divided by 100 at the end of 5 years. So number of years is given as 5. Let's put them in calculator. First I'll put 1 plus 2.4 by 100. 2.4 divided by 100, whatever that is, add 1 to it. So I'll get 1.024 to the power of 5. I'll get 1.125. Multiply that with 3,500. You'll get it as 3,940.6.65. 3,940.65 is what he'll be getting as the amount when you put this in calculator, and this is also in dollars. But the question is to find out the interest. Interest is equals to amount minus the principal value. Amount we got here 3,940.65 minus principal, it is the initial investment 3,500. So when we subtract this, we'll get it as 440.65. 440.65. So final answer is $440.65 will be the interest that he'll be getting. Find the number of complete years before Anil has at least 5,000 in this account. So amount is given, Anil is having at least 5,000 and he started with, we know it is 3,500 and the rate percentage was given in the question as 2.4%. Number of years, number of complete years, that complete years is very important, yeah. So let's just put this in the calculator formula first of all, and then let's find out what N is. Amount is equals to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power of N. Amount is given here 5,000 is equals to 3,500 into 1 plus R. R is 2.4 by 100 to the power of N. What I'll do is first I'll take this 3,500 multiplication of this 3,500 to the other side, it becomes division. So 5,000 divided by 3,500 is equals to 1 plus 2.4 by 100. I know it is 1.024. to the power of n. So 5000 divided by 3500, I'll get it as 10 over 7. In decimals, I'll get it as 1.4285711429 is equals to 1.024 to the power of n. Now, we need to substitute random values for n and see which one comes close to or less than, not more than, comes close to or less than. If it is either equal or then it should be less than. So n I substitute it with 15, so 1.024 to the power of 15. I'll just do the trial and error method like 5, 10. So, but when we put n is equals to 15, 1.024 to the power of 15, we'll get it as 1.427. 1.427. 724 it goes on. So this is 1.024 to the power of 15. But after 15 complete years, it is still not getting the value 1.428. So definitely 1.4285711429 will be the very next year. If you put 16, 1.024 to the power of 16, it will be 1.4615. So 1.428 lies between 1.427 and 1.4615. So it's given that number of complete years. So 15 complete years, it's not getting 1.428. It's coming only till 1.427. So 15 complete years, and then we have to start with the 16th year. So we have to write it as 16 complete years. Then only he will be able to reach 5,000 or more than 5,000. So till 15 years, he might be getting something around 4,800, 4,900. So 16th year, when it completes, he'll be getting more than 5,000. At least he'll be having 5,000 in his account. The diagram shows a right angle triangle ABC. The area of the triangle is 60 centimeters square. Show that the 2x square plus 11x minus 15 is equal to 0. A right angle triangle, we know the area is base times height. Divide by 2, but the area is already given as 60. Now base is what? Base is 2x plus 5 into height is x plus 3 divided by 2 is equals to 60. Using the smiley or foil method, we multiply both the brackets here. 2x into x is 2x square. 2x into 3 is 6x plus 5 into x is 5x plus 5 into 3 is 15 is equals to cross multiply. 6 into 2 is 120. 6x plus 5x like terms. So 2x square plus 11x plus 15 is equals to 120. Positive 120 goes to the other side. It becomes minus 120. So 11x, 15 minus 120. 15 minus 120 is minus 105 is equals to 0. This is what I had to prove. 2x square plus 11x minus 105. Solved by factorization. 2x square plus 11x minus 105. So standard form you write ax square plus bx plus c. So compare them and get the values. A is 2, b is 11, c is minus 105. Always take AC value and B value. AC is 2 into minus 105, that is minus 210, and B is 11. Always take AC factors of AC without considering the sign. 210, I know that find out the factors means in which all multiplication 210 is coming. I know in 10 times table 10 times 21 is 210. So here we need to, when we add them, we should get 11. And when we multiply them, we should get minus 210. I can make the modifications here. So plus 21 and minus 10. When I add both of these numbers, I'll get 11. When I multiply positive 21 with negative 10, I'll get negative 210. So now this method is also called splitting the middle term. So 2x square plus 11x minus 105 is equals to 0. Instead of this 11x, I will be writing minus 10x plus 21x. The value is not going to change. Minus 10x plus 21x will still give me 11x. So 2x square minus 10x plus 21x minus 105 is equals to 0. The method is like this. Keep the middle sign as it is. Put them into two brackets. Then factorize. Take the common things outside. In the first bracket, 2 is common, x is common. Now, x is still there, minus. Minus is the sign. 2x into what gives me 10x? 2x into 5 plus 21 into 21 and 105. 21 is common. X is remaining. Sign is minus. 21 into 5 is 105. If the things inside the bracket is same, that means my answer is correct. So the things inside the bracket, that is x minus 5, and the things outside the bracket, 2x plus 21, is equal to 0. Equate these brackets separately. X minus 5 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 5. And 2x is equals to minus 21. X is equals to minus 21 divided by 2, which is minus 10.5. So x is 5 and minus 10.5. Calculate angle ACB. Angle ACB, we got the x value, so we cannot take x as a negative value. So we will take x as positive here, 5. So 5 plus 3 is 8. 2 into 5 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. And I need to find out this angle ACB. This is the angle ACB. SOHCAHTOA over is what we are going to use. Opposite side I have, adjacent side I have. So opposite and adjacent, that is tan. Tan theta is equals to opposite by adjacent. So theta is equals to tan inverse of 15 by 8. So tan inverse of 15 divided by 8 is 61.9. 61.9 will be the answer. 3-mark question, 61.9 degrees. Now triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Triangle DEF has an area of 93.75 centimeters square. Find the size of the smallest angle of the triangle DEF. So it's similar. So let's take those two triangles separately. So I will draw it here. ABC, and it's saying that they both are similar. Similar means they have the same shape but different size. Similar triangles have a property that they have the same angles. If this is 90, this will also be 90. And we saw that this was C actually, and this is A. So we saw that this is 61.9. So this angle over here will be 90 minus 61.9. That is 28.1. 28.1. So here this will also be 61.9, and this will also be 28.1, because similar triangles, they both will be having the same angles. So find the size of the smallest angle of DEF. It will be, smallest angle will be again 28.1. Find the length of the shortest side of the triangle DEF. So we got, this is 8 and this is 15. Definitely this will be, hypotenuse will be more than that. So here we can use our in this it's given that the area of triangle DEF is given as 93.75. So let's first find out the area of this triangle. It's a right triangle. So area will be what? Base into height divided by 2. So 8 into 15 is 120. So 120 divided by 2 is 60. So this is 60 centimeters squared. Now let's find out the area scale factor here. Area scale factor will be, we have to find out the shortest side of the triangle DEF. Okay, area scale factor will be area of the triangle that we it's given 93.75 divided by area of the other 60. So 93.75 divided by 60, we'll get it as 25 over 16. 25 over 16. Area scale factor is 25 over 16. So linear scale factor will be square root of area scale factor. that is square root of 25 by 16, which will give us 5/4. A linear scale factor, why we are finding out? Because they are asking us to find out the shortest side. So for side, we need linear scale factor, not area scale factor. So this area scale factor multiplied by the shortest side of triangle ABC. Shortest side of triangle ABC is 8. So 5 into 8 is 40. 40 divided by 4 will give us 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter will be the answer. Interval containing the median here. So altogether there are 80 children. Median means middle term. So 80 divided by 2 is 40. So 40th term is in which interval? That interval will be the answer. So I'm just going to draw the cumulative frequency here. To find out the median, we need this cumulative frequency. 2 plus 13 is 15. 15 plus 24 is 39. 39 plus 32 is 71. 71 plus 9 is 80. So clearly, first 39 term lies over till here. 40th term to 71st term, it lies in 1.65. So 40th term lies in 1.65 and 1.8 interval. So estimate the mean height. So to find out the mean height, we know it is sigma fx, frequency multiplied by the midpoint divided by sigma f. F is there, we don't know x values. So first we have to find out the x values. So let's make a row for x value. X is the midpoint here. 1.2 and 1.4, the midpoint is 1.3. Midpoint means add them both and divide by 2. So 1.4 and 1.5, when you divide by 2, add them and divide by 2, I'll get 1.45. Now 1.5 plus 1.65, you add them, divide by 2, you'll get it as 1.575. 1.575. Similarly, 1.65 plus 1.8, you add them, divide by 2, you'll get this 1.725. 1.725, and this is 1.85. Now we need to find out what fx is. F multiplied by x. So 2 multiplied by 1.3, that is 2.6. Then 13 multiplied by 1.45 will give us 18.85. 1.575 multiplied by f is 24. We'll get it as 37.8. Then 1.725 multiplied by 32. 1.725 multiplied by 32. We'll get it as 55.2, and 1.85 multiplied by 9. We'll get it as 16.65. So sigma fx means adding all the fx values. 16.65 plus 55.2 plus 37.8 plus 18.85 plus 2.6 will give you 131.1, and sigma fx, we got it as 131.1. Sigma f, when you add all the frequencies, it's clearly given here 80. So 131.1 divided by 80, you will get the answer as 1.63875, approximately 1.64. So we found the mean. One of these children is chosen at random. Calculate the probability that they have a height of 1.4 meter per or less. So probability of an event, we know that it is, the formula is number of favorable outcomes divided by divided by total number of outcome. Here, there are altogether 80 students. Calculate probability they have a height of 1.4 meter or less. So 1.4 meter or less, that it is only 2 students there. That is the first box. So 2 over 80, 2 over 80 or 1 over 40, 1 over 40, when you put it in calculator, you'll get it as 0.025. Two of these children are chosen at random. Calculate the probability that both the children are taller than 1.5 meter, but one of them is taller than 1.8 meter. So first one, both the children are taller than 1.5 meter, but only one of them is taller than 1.8 meter. So greater than 1.8 meter will be one boy or one child, and then the next one will be, the other one should be in between 1.5 and 1.8. In between 1.5 and 1.8. Calculate probably that both the children are taller than 1.5 meter, but only one of them is taller than 1.8 meter. So in between, one of the students should be in between 1.5 and 1.8, and the other one will be greater than 1.8. 1.5 and 1.8, I have 24 and 32. So 24 plus 32, that is 56. 56 divided by 80 multiplied by greater than 1.8 means it is just 9 students there into 9 by 79 because the first student was already chosen, and then now there are only 79 students. 79 out of 79 students, 9 of them are. Now it has to be multiplied by 2. The reason is that first I can select a child who is greater than 1.5 and less than 1.8. Second, I can select a student who is greater than 1.8. Or first I can select a student who is greater than 1.8, and second I can select a student who is in between 1.5 and 1.8. So there are two combinations. That is the reason. So 56 into 9 into 2 divide by 80 and 79 will give us 63 over 395. Now complete the cumulative frequency table. We already did the cumulative frequency table for finding the mean here: 2, 15, 39, 71, 80. 2, 15, 39, 71, 80. Calculate the cumulative frequency, draw the cumulative frequency diagram. So 1.4, it is 2. So 1.4, each unit is 2. So 1.4 here it is 2. 1.5, 15. 1.5 is 15. So 10, 12, 14. 15 will be somewhere over here. And then 1.65, 39. 1.65 is over here. 39. So 39 will be, and then we have 1.8, 71. 1.8, 70, 71 will be here. And finally 1.9 is 80. For a cumulative frequency diagram, you just have to start from here. A rough hand diagram is enough. Now to find out the first one is to find out the interquartile range. So interquartile range is IQR is upper quartile minus lower quartile. Upper quartile, the formula is whatever n is the cumulative frequency last value. You can see that the cumulative frequency's last value here is 80. So n is 80. So 3n by 4 is the formula for upper quartile and n by 4 is the formula for lower quartile. N is 80, so 3 into 80 divided by 4 will give me 60, 60th term. 60th term minus n is 80 divided by 4 is 20th term. So 60th term, we draw a straight line until it touches the curve here, and from here draw a vertical line until it touches the x-axis. This is 1.76, 1.76, and then the lower quartile from 20, draw a straight line until it touches. So from here draw a straight line. This is 1.53. So upper quartile will be 1.76 minus 1.53 will give us 0.23. 0.23 will be our upper quartile. 60th percentile. 60th percentile means percentage 60 over 100. 60th percentile means the percentage, we know when you convert a percentage to fraction, we know we divide by 100. So 60th percentile means 60 by 100 of the last value, and cumulative frequency's last value, that is 80. 0 and 0 gets cancelled, 0 and 0 gets cancelled, 6 into 8, 48. So 48th term is what we need to find out. So 48, so here 40, 42, 44, 46, 48. This is 48. So from 48, draw a straight line until it touches the graph. And then from here, just draw a line. It will be 1.69. So 40th percentile, 60th percentile will be 1.69. So we're done with question number 4, and then we'll be moving with question number 5 in the next video. So thank you for watching. If you have any doubt,